Good day, my name is Jesse. Today I'm going to talk about audience analysis, or more specifically, how I will analyze an audience and how I'm going to use that information I know about audience analysis to apply it for my next speech. First, we got to talk about what is audience analysis. The whole point of it is for me as a speaker to understand who I'm speaking to. What that does, actually, the more I understand who I'm speaking to, the better I am to tailor the speech to the specific audience, which will help with them being more engaged, increasing the credibility of my speech, and making the speech more receptive so they're able to listen to me and not just hear me. Some of the key factors for audience analysis are going to be the audience size, the location of the speech, the length of the speech or time of day, and stationary versus a mobile audience. These are all things that are going to dictate how I speak to the audience. For example, length of the speech. If I have a longer speech to do, I'll have more time to spit out more information. Whether if it's a shorter speech, I'll have to stick to the main points of that speech to keep it short and sweet. Two more key factors for audience analysis are going to be the demographics of your audience and the psychographics of your audience. As for psychographics, or the psychology, those are the beliefs and values of the said group. Things I would do for a speech is to avoid inflicting my psychographics on the audience at all. For example, I wouldn't try to put my beliefs into the audience or even put that into the speech, because I wouldn't want people to get the wrong idea. As for values, though, the whole point of a speech for me, for my next speech, would be to explain to the audience why I think these values that I'm talking about are beneficial. As for demographics of the speech, demographics are things like the age, the gender composition, the sexual orientation, race, ethnicity, religious orientation, and political affiliation, to name a few. For that, in today's day and age, these are pretty controversial things. So for me as an individual giving a speech, I would avoid things altogether that talk about gender, race, ethnicity, politics. I don't think those, based off the speech, I would try to avoid those altogether, as to avoid some eyebrow raising. But contrary to that, age is something that probably would help when I analyze an audience, because based off the age of your audience, they may be better able to understand what you're saying and how you're saying. Younger people are going to be different, different generations. They're going to have different understandings of topics than older generations might have. And then your generation that you might be speaking to is going to have the same understanding or similar understandings of what you're speaking to based off the age. So, those are all the things that I would think about when giving my next speech, and that's how I would apply audience analysis. Thank you.